So yes, we have finally gotten the second trailer for Sonic Movie 3, and I thought, let's do a reaction and a breakdown and analysis of some of the things that you might have missed during the trailer, and just showing the overall setting of everything and the way this whole movie is gonna be. Because actually, it was obviously people thought it was gonna be kind of similar, but actually some pretty crazy things came out of this trailer, and it's not like the first one. This one is very distinct. Now before we get into this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyway, let's hop right into this. And just before we react to this trailer, I've already seen some of the pictures of it, so some of the stuff I'm not going to be crazily experienced about, but I haven't seen the whole trailer in its entirety, so this is going to be awesome to see. We've got Knuckles looking clean, Tails. Oh, they've really done the saturation up in this. You got Chao, the Chao Garden. Oh, that's so cool!
Are you Detective Pikachu?
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
Okay.
Konichi, what?
I like how they're still keeping the original designs as well for the robots. They're not like Sonicifying them. Gun agents. Eggman's in prison? What was that?
We will have our revenge.
Oh, that's getting off Prison Island. Oh, they're all tied up. Okay, I saw this shot. This was a pretty cool shot.
Eggman now?
Double your villains, double your fun.
Any last words?
We thought that was Chaos Blast.
Real
It's actually just a grenade? Explosive?
That actually is real scary.
That's super cool. Oh, even Knuckles is like a dog. And he like tries to grab onto stuff. Oh, and he just...
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
When
I love how he's got like a donut top on as well.
we were born ready.
Oh, they're part of like the... Oh, he's got wings!
All right,
got like a
boys,
wingsuit.
try and keep up.
That's
Come
awesome.
on, Granddaddy-O.
I think maybe because he can keep up with Sonic.
To do.
Got Eggman looking clean.
Shadows powered.
Oh, that's such a good shot.
Rule humanity.
He's using Shadow's power as energy,
There won't be
setting in
anything left to
London.
rule.
Okay, that's a bit of a weird shot.
Dark.
Okay, now this is one of the shots I saw. The moon.
Somebody better call Google.
SA2! It's SA2!
Life's all the choices.
That's Maria. That shot of Maria looks way better than the first one. Looks more like a...
choice when matters the most.
Shadow's got a gun. I saw that too on Twitter. That's awesome.
The more you talk, the harder
The harder I want to hit. Yeah, we saw that in the last video.
This ends now.
Oh, damn. That's the,
destiny awaits.
the arc.
You were right about
This is Crisis City?
this ends.
This another
now.
planet? What was that? That's very strange. Christmas. And then we obviously saw this part. Which I said was like the Terrifier. Tickets on sale now. I want to go with a very slow analysis, so let's see. Can we see anything through these guys' eyes? Not really much, no, but I'm guessing that this is like right at the start of the movie, or maybe it's like the end, I'm not sure. Sonic's looking clean as hell. I love how he's looking more modern. This shot really does him justice. I think a lot of the shots that we've already seen do look pretty good, but that shot definitely gives him justice. We've got the Chao Garden. This is awesome. I love how they're making this, like, it's not something that's been introduced from Sonic, but it's being introduced from the humans. There's like, it's a very, very cool Easter egg, and they're like showing it abundantly here, and it's awesome. I love this so much. They must have had so much fun filming this. You got the Chao Garden. This is awesome. I can't wait to see this in the next part. And you got the girl making a Pika Pika Chew reference or something because Tails is yellow. I mean, just look at the expressions on the characters. They're like, this is like super awesome. And then you got Eggman that comes in. He probably like, Shadow probably breaks him out of prison again or something. Because I don't think he died or anything. Because I don't think like anything bad happened to him. I mean, obviously not. So we see this next shot. Let's forget about the whole Paramount thing. So the next shot we see is Shadow being surrounded. Now I bet he's probably found himself walking alone, and then people are just super confused, like, what is this hedgehog? Who is this weird, unfamiliar identity? Because you gotta remember, don't think Sonic is incredibly widely known in the... I might be wrong, actually, because, you know, he was on the news and everything in the first Sonic film, so, you know, he could be a very well-known character. And then, obviously, we've got, you know, Tokyo. This is looking super awesome. This is all going to be like the original gun trucks from the second film, so this is super awesome. I love the attention to the detail as well, like the way that Shadow, you know, this shot right here looks, I know it's obvious because it's from the movie pack, but it looks so like The movie graphics in the Generations DLC pack and this look really similar. You got an explosion. Shadow probably like emits a similar explosion like Sonic did in the first film, so maybe that's how they introduce him. You've got this really cool skating animation, which we were able to see a little bit more of, and I think they've refined it because it definitely does look better. Shadow's eyes are more like radiating, which I really like. Obviously, you've got the 3 gang all tied up and everything. This is super awesome. I know for sure that they're gonna play like some hella funky music when Eggman and Robotnik are walking down at the same time. That's gonna be pretty funny. One thing I love is the stakes and how high the stakes are going to be in this film. It's literally looking up to be a banger. And obviously we see this grenade. It's probably something that Gunn gave Shadow, probably. Because obviously we do see that Shadow has a weapon, and maybe it's Eggman, but I'm pretty sure that, like, if they're going to try and go from, like, the original story, maybe Eggman's working with people. I'm not entirely sure. Look, obviously we got... that's a pretty cool shot. You got Knuckles acting like Clifford the Big Red Dog. You got Sonic with his ring. Classic. This is such an awesome shot. If you notice, if you watch the first 2 films, like, if you watch the first 2 trailers for the first 2 films, it's pretty obvious that there's not too much action. Like, yes, there was action in Sonic 2, but this looks uncomparable in terms of the amount of action that's going to be in the film. And also, it's pretty weird because if you go back here, you see that... So there's probably going to be, like, a prologue, like... Maddie's in all of Muffin, all Muffin, and you got the Donut Lord. I don't know, they're probably like working on a bread business or something like that. Yeah, you see like the amount of bread that's here, then you got the Dunbells kind of paying homage to the first film. And then you got the expression of the characters. Nothing really much here to pay attention to. Not really. You got this really awesome shot of Tails. This such a cool shot of Sonic. I think that's these are the old characters from the second film. I like how they're still keeping them in. You got all of them teaming up and suiting up. It's super awesome. Love this shot. There's so much more action in this. And obviously we saw this yesterday. Very, very cool shot. I love how expressive each of the characters' runs are. Like, remember in the second film when Knuckles was running? This run actually defines Knuckles rather than... Like, all of them have their own distinct, unique runs now. So it's not just all the same. You've got Eggman in London. You have to remember this is London. But this is the part where it gets good. Now, I think maybe this is crashed from space. Potentially, that ship right there, you've obviously got, and the reason I say that is because we not only do see the moon in one of the shots, but we also were able to see Gerald in a white suit, so maybe that explains something. We also got this really cool shot of Shadow. He's powering the generator. We've seen this in Sonic Prime before, so that's pretty awesome. Got this super cool shot of Shadow. Now this is pretty cool. This is like, I'm thinking somewhere to the extent where it happens again, where Eggman teams up with Shadow and then Sonic like is able to, you know, bring Shadow back to their team, because that's inevitably going to happen. We see such a cool shot of, you know, the moon getting blown up. That's super awesome. They're definitely paying homage back to SA2, which is awesome. We've got Sonic in a forest. Oh my god, I've just realized what this is. Just imagine they recreate the Green Forest mission. Like, you know, the one from SA2? I've just remembered that. This is a very similar shot of Shadow and Maria from the Dark Beginnings. So this is a really cool shot. I love this so much. And obviously it's not going to be entirely similar because like either this is like a flashback or like that never happened, like, you know, the one where he's sitting on the grass with Maria, because that might not have always happened. That might have just been like a very subtle flashback. Love the expression of Shadow here. You've got like the broken glass, you know, such an expressive hug from Knuckles, and then you've got Tails there and everything. This is awesome. I love this so much. I love how many settings there are in this as well. You wouldn't expect there to be as many settings as, you know, you would normally have. And there you've got Shadow's gun. Now, I think it's a taser, so that's a little bit disappointing. I mean, then again, it's not, you know, an 18+ film or anything. Of course they can have guns and stuff, but I don't think they can for like rating reasons. I'm not entirely sure. But then you see this really cool shot. Maybe Shadow's trying to complete a mission or something. Maybe Team Sonic gets captured by Gun and then they have to defeat Shadow. Something like that would be really, really awesome. Also, something cool that I've noticed as well is Sonic's a lot more powerful in this. Like, he's gaining some crazy capabilities. Look, this was such a cool shot. This is like a shot of the arc, like how it's going to like shoot down. I love how they're actually going to make this. They are putting so much effort into this and I love it. I think they're going to remake the scene. Like, obviously, you know, in space, like the, you know, the whole Eggman blows up the moon and stuff. I know it's obvious because we've already just seen it, but this looks so good. I love this so much. Yeah, they're recreating this like in full as well. Oh my god, could you imagine that this is Earth? and there's something to do with time travel or something. Maybe, we never know, because if that's Earth, if this destructive bit is Earth, then how on earth is that gonna work? Because how are they gonna go back to normal in the end? I'm not entirely sure. This can't be another planet, can it? Or maybe it's on the Ark? I'm not entirely sure. Here we've got shadows or eyes that go red. This is awesome. Okay, so a couple of things that we pointed out from this entire YouTube video that I've made is we've got the Ark, we're going to get Super Shadow and Super Sonic, that's obvious. We're going to we might get time travel, that could be a possibility because obviously you got the Chaos Emeralds and Shadow and Sonic do that signature thing in 06. They could make a subtle reference to that because how on earth are they going to fix this mess? Because obviously it's going to go back to normal. This really funny shot of Eggman and, Eggman and Santa, that's pretty funny. So yeah, the moon is going to be blown up confirmed, which, you know, links into SA2. This whole thing is so awesome, and I genuinely can't wait for this movie. And another final speculation could be they're including Green Forest, and you know that whole Green Forest faker scene? I think they need that. That is one thing that I think they're gonna nail, and we do see that in one part of the trailer. And it's this part. I think they're gonna make it so the island blows up or something, and then there's like a massive fight on a particular island. That would be awesome. Maybe that's the whole reason why they're going to a different setting, maybe, potentially. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Ensure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, of course. And thank you very much for watching.